welcome to Violin Lessons with Faith. In this video, I will be showing you step by step exactly how to play Jesus Loves Me on your violin, even if you're an absolute beginner. So let's get started. So for this tutorial, we're going to start Jesus Loves Me on the E string. And that is actually going to be your first note. And it's actually important to note that once you learn it starting on the E string, you'll also be able to play it starting on the A string. So we're going to learn it like this, starting on the E. But after you learn that, you can also start on the A and play it like this. Which I think is actually really nice, but I think it's easier for beginners to start on the E string because on the E string your bow is at a lower level for starting, and then you just have to roll it to this one string and not have to worry about your bow hitting the other strings. So once you learn it starting on the E string, I would highly recommend trying to play it starting on the A string as well. Let's get started with starting on the E string. To begin, we're going to play just one open E. And if you're unsure what the word open means, it just means no fingers will be down. So open E one time. And then you're going to place finger 2 on the A string. You can put finger 1 with it if you like, or just put finger 2 alone. And then roll your bow to the A string and play finger 2 on A 2 times. So far we have E, finger 2 on A 2 times, lift up finger 2 and play finger 1 on A 1 time. Then you're going to keep finger 1 down because it's already down and place finger 2 and play finger 2 again. So far from the beginning we have E, 2 on A 2 times, finger 1 once, finger 2 once, and now we're going to roll the bow and play open E 2 times. So let's try from the beginning again. Here we go. So now that you have learned the first line, and also rewind this video as many times as you need to go over whichever parts you want to practice. It's a good idea to do them over and over again. So the second line will begin finger 1 on the E string. We're going to begin by playing it 2 times. So finger 1 on E 2 times. And now you're going to play finger 3 on the E 1 time, and it's important to try to keep finger 1 down because it's already down, and we're going to play it again after finger 3. So it'll be 1 1, 3 on E, lift it up and play finger 1 again 2 times. So it goes, second line goes like this: 1 1, finger 3 1 time, finger 1 2 times again. And you're going to finish the line by lifting first finger up and playing open E 2 times. So the whole second line is like this. So now let's go over the first line and second line all in a row. Here we go from the very beginning. Second line. Now you're going to like this because the third line is exactly the same as the first line. So once you've learned the first line, you know the third line. So the third line will go starting also on open E, finger 2, again, finger 1, one time, finger 2, open E. And now all we have to do for learning the first verse is learn the last line. So the last line is going to start on finger 1 on E, and you're going to play it 2 times. Lift up finger 1 and play open E 1 time. Now you're going to roll the bow to the A string and play open A 1 time. Finger 2 on A 1 time. Finger 1 on A 1 time. And open A 1 time. So the last line of the verse is like this. A good idea to play the whole first verse all in a row. So here we go, starting on the E string, and 1, 2, ready, play. Now you know the first verse. Now I'm not sure if you noticed, but I have been using stop bows to play, so I'm stopping my bow after every note. Like that. That's just to simplify it and make it really clear for you guys. Once you learn it, you can try with a smooth connected bows as well. Make it sound more flowing. So the stop bows are just to simplify it for beginners. And now we are ready to start on the chorus. So the chorus is going to start with a longer or slower bow because it goes like, yes, Jesus. So you're going to play the first note a little bit slower bow on the E string. And then, same thing as the verse, you're going to go to finger 2 on the A string. Then you're going to go back to the E string 1 time. 1 on E 1 time. 3 on E 1 time. Back to open E with a nice slow bow. 2 on A 1 time. Open A 1 time, finger 2 on A 1 time, finger 1 on A with a slow bow. So that is the first 2 lines of the chorus. So let's do the first 2 lines of the chorus again. So here we go with an open E with a slow bow, the yes, Jesus loves me part. Here we go, open E, slow bow. Finger 2 on A 1 time. Open E 1 time. 1 on E 1 time. 3 on E with a slow bow. Next line is open E with a slow bow again. Finger 2 on A, open A, 2 on A, 1 on A. Now for the third line of the chorus, we're going to go back to open E with a slow bow. 2 on A, open E, 1 on E, 3 on E with a slow bow. Now here comes the very last line, starting with 1 on E, open E, open A, 2 on A, 1 on A, open A. And here's the very last line again, starting 1 on E, play for you guys the whole course of Jesus Loves Me. So starting open E, here we go. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If it was, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy these beginner step-by-step violin tutorials, please press subscribe so you don't miss any future videos.